Okay everybody, hello and welcome. I've decided to make a step-by-step guide on how to make your own custom alerts on Twitch, because if you look it up, usually it doesn't have everything step-by-step on what to do. So I figured I'd make my own to help you guys out. A few that I've made look like this. I've made that. That.
This is a test donation for $71. This is a test bit alert.
And this. Now, I've made a lot more also. But the main thing is, you still have to know how to animate. But if you know how to use After Effects, this is how you can make your animations into GIFs, which you can then use as stream alerts. So what you're going to need is the Adobe suite. I've got them down here. Sorry if they're hard to see, but down here I have Illustrator, After Effects, and Photoshop. You'll need all three of those to make the thing. I mean, I guess you could skip Illustrator and just use Photoshop and After Effects, but I prefer Illustrator. So that being said, you'll go into Illustrator, and then you'll make your components for your animation. I'll just go into mine that I've already made. Here's the exclamation point from Metal Gear, and then I also have this. You have to make them separately so that you can move them in After Effects on their own. And what I mean by that is, now that you've seen these, I will close it. So in this, I've set some keyframes to have them move how I want them to move, so it shakes, moves in the corner, and then the text comes through. Now to make your Twitch alert, the title and name is going to pop up. Well, you can change it, but I have mine set to pop up in the middle. It pops up in the middle of the alert. You can have it under or on top of. Mine is in the middle. So keeping that in mind, I left the middle of the screen, let me use this, the middle open. I left it open so that the name will pop up there. But if you see, here I have the keyframes. Let me hide that so you can only see this. So what I did was I took it here. Well, I started here actually. That's how big I wanted it to go fully. Then once I got there, I went to the beginning, I minimized it, and I keyframed the opacity from 100 to 0, so it comes out of nowhere. See? And then in between here, I copied these keys, moved them over here, and then inside here, I did a tilt to the left and a tilt to the right, so it looks like it shakes. After that, a little bit of pause space, so it's not too fast, and then it goes up into the corner where it'll stay. So if we play that, it does that. Pretty simple, but it will take a while to learn how to use the program. Now if we hide that, and let's see, can we hide the mask? I don't know if we can hide the mask. Okay. Here, that's all I did with the text. I moved it left to right. Now the reason it's cut off right here is because I have a mask. And if I unlock this, you can see there is the mask. You can use mask like this, or you can invert it so that your project will only be seen outside the square. It also doesn't have to be a square at all. But I have it just set like that so that it comes out from behind the exclamation and ends up looking pretty nice. So in the end, it ends up looking like this. That's it for After Effects. So once you're done, you go to File. Oh, I should have mentioned that in Illustrator, you save it, and then you can just put the save file into After Effects. You don't have to export anything. But here, you go to Export. you go to Add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue. Once you've done that, okay, it'll pop up in the bottom. Here it is. Now do not set it to animated GIF. Animated GIF is nice, but it's not transparent. All of the white will still be there when it pops up on the stream, and it'll look like just a big square. So you don't want that. You want to go down. You want to go to PNG. Make sure it's selected as PNG sequence. And then you'll choose where you want it to go. I've already done it, so I just selected mine. I put it in my logos, my GIF folder, my Metal Gear Solid Follow animation. Put it here. It exports into like however many frames. Mine is 239 frames, so 239 PNGs. You save it there, let it export. It should be pretty quick. Then you're done with After Effects. Next you go into Photoshop. Okay, instead of opening my save file like I did for the others, I'm going to completely start from the beginning because it's pretty complicated here. So go ahead and create your scene. I always do mine as 1920 by 1080 because that's standard HD anyway. And now here it is, your blank scene. Now I have my Create Frame Animation tab at the bottom. If you don't, go to Windows, and it's somewhere in here. Timeline, there you go. Open Timeline, click that. And then it'll open this. You go to File, Scripts, Load Files into Stack. You click that, just leave it as files, go to Browse. Now here you're gonna go back to your folder where you exported all the PNGs. Click the first one. You can do Control A. It'll highlight everything in the folder. You might not want it to highlight your saved projects, so hold Control and click those to deselect. Or you can simply click the first, hold Shift, and click the last one. Then press OK. Now wait for them to pop up here in the files, right here. This part might take a little bit, but it'll get there. There it is. Now, it should have all of them in there, all 239. Click OK. Now after you click OK, don't freak out. This is the longest part of the process. Don't worry about it. Just have it going, watch a YouTube video, watch an episode of a show, do something on your phone. Don't worry about it. Just let it go all the way out. It's doing it properly. It just takes time because it's a little slow. So let that do its thing, and I'll be right back. Alright, I should mention that the more frames you have, the longer it takes, if that wasn't obvious. But now you should have all of your frames laid out in the layers. Just don't touch them, just leave them there. What you're going to want to do is go down here and click Create Frame Animation. Once you do that, you're going to click this, and you're going to click Make Frames from Layers. Click that, and it'll line them all up. The thing is, they always come reversed. So click this, click Reverse Frames. Nice. Now you'll go down here. My camera's blocking it. Let me get that. Okay. Now you'll go down here, and you'll click this play. It'll play. If you notice, it'll play really slow and super slow frame rate. So what you want to do now is you want to click this again. Oops, don't mind that. And then you're going to convert to a video timeline, not frame by frame. Do that, play again, play. Much better. And you can adjust the frame rate if you just play around with it up here. I don't remember where it is, but you'll find it if you need it. You can Google it and whatever. After that, go to export it again. Save as. You're going to want to go to GIF 64 no dithering. So dithering is something that makes it, it's It's kind of like an artificial shading of sorts. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you Google dithering, which I'll do for you right here, right now. I was doing a typing test while we were waiting. Dithering! Check it out. This is dithering. We do not want dithering in our GIF. We want it to look clean and smooth. So select no dither, go down here again, no dither, click this, make sure you select GIF. Then save, put it anywhere you want to save it. I already have mine saved right there, and it'll be done. And that'll be it. The longest part is literally importing all the frames. Once you've done that, here it is, my GIF. I made mine 8 seconds long. You can adjust it later. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now, if you use Streamlabs, which I hope you do, because Streamlabs is great, you'll go into your Streamlabs, you'll sign in, go to your alert box, go to follows, go down here, right here, image. Click this, and import it. Drag and drop upload, right here. Then, it'll be right there. Now, I took the alert sound from Metal Gear, and I timed it to ding at the right moment, and then I put that here. I uploaded it right here. And you can do that. You can take audio, put it in there, you can match it with your GIF, and I chose mine to be only 6 seconds. That's why I left it 8 seconds long, because I know that in Streamlabs, it'll take care of the ending, and it'll fade it out and be done. Now the text delay, I have it set to 2 seconds so that the name pops up only after the animation plays. So if we look at that again, it looks like this. Ta-da! And that's how you do it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll definitely make another video if you guys have enough questions. If you want me to do some kind of After Effects video, I can do a quick overview of what I know. I can do Illustrator. If you just have questions, let me know. I can probably comment back if they're simple enough, and if not, then I'll make another video. Anyway, thank you, and I hope this was helpful.